Hey everybody, the brand new North America Animal Pack officially launches today. In this video we are going to be doing a quick overview of everything in this pack. We're going to be looking at all the animals in order of the road trip. We'll be looking at things that are notable to the animal, looking at the enrichment items, and then I'm going to summarize my thoughts on the creature. Let's go ahead and begin. Starting off with the beaver, there is a new industrious system for the beaver thanks to its new Beaver Pool enrichment item. Basically, over a period of time, the beaver will go into the pool and either chop down a little tree, grab some twigs, or push mud to the back to block the flow of water. Here's a look at the baby beaver, and here's a look at the beaver enrichment items. I think Frontier have done a great job bringing beavers into Planet Zoo. Sure, the industrious system probably isn't as impressive or as dynamic as it could be, but it's still a really cool feature to have nonetheless, and it's better than nothing. Next up is the California sea lion. Here's a look at the baby sea lion in action. This is one of my favorite minor animations where they sort of slap themselves in the face to itch themselves. It's kind of hilarious. And here's a look at the deep diving in action. Here are all the sea lion enrichment items. I would say that the sea lion is better than expected. I don't think that the screenshots did it justice. Having looked at them in game now for a little bit, I honestly believe that they are a perfect recreation of the real thing, from their models to their animations to their sounds. There's not much to note with the Cougar. It takes a snow leopard rig and reuses a lot of the same animation, so there's not much to look at when it comes to uniqueness. But here's a look at the baby Cougar in action. And here are some of the Cougar enrichment items. So while I think that the Cougar is still a solid animal inclusion and is done fairly well, I would consider it to be one of the weaker animals in this pack. It doesn't entirely live up to my expectations when it comes to both model and animations, mostly because it feels more average compared to some of the other animals in this pack. Still though, I think it's a solid animal and I do think it'll impress other people more than it did me, at least I sure hope so. Next up we have the Prairie Dog. The Prairie Dogs come packed with new, original, both social and individual animations that help separate it from the meerkat. Here are the baby Prairie Dogs in action. And here are the Prairie Dog enrichment items. All in all, the Prairie Dogs impressed me, which is not what I was expecting. I was worried Frontier would not make them different enough from the meerkats, but they went all out in giving them their own unique animations and their own style. This is a surprisingly awesome addition to the game, and I'm really happy that Frontier did them right. Talking about the American Bullfrog, the Bullfrog has its own unique swampy marsh themed tank, and it comes with both a set of on-land and in-water animations. There's not much to say about the Bullfrog as it's pretty much exactly what I expected, a vivarium frog with an amazing model. Third to last, we have the American Alligator. One of the most notable things about the gator is this incredible photorealistic model, and the baby is no different. Here are all the enrichment items for the gator. So while yes, not much about its rig offers anything new in terms of animations, I'm still amazed by how impressive both the adult and baby gator models are. It really feels like they just went on the internet and took a picture of a gator and plopped it in the game. Very well done on Frontier's part, it's a very solid animal. Second to last, we have the moose. First off, looking at the baby model in action. Similar to the Cougar and the Gator, the Moose reuses the horse rig and doesn't offer many new animations, but one of my personal favorites is this. Here are all the Moose enrichment items. So all in all, just like the Gator, the Moose has this amazing model going for it. I really don't feel like the screenshots did the model justice. When you actually see it in the game, you will be impressed. So yeah, it may not offer much in terms of the animation department, but I really do think it's a testament to Frontier's work, and it does make the whole creature worth it. Finally, we have the Arctic Fox. The Arctic Fox comes with a new pouncing into the snow animation. It also comes with a gray morph. And here are a look at the adorable babies. Here are all the Arctic fox enrichment items. Just like the prairie dog, the Arctic fox surprised and impressed me. Frontier did a good job separating them from the fennec fox, and it makes a worthwhile creature in both the model and unique animations. I'm honestly really happy to say that it feels like a proper animal, instead of just being a copy and paste of the fennec fox. An assortment of really cool and new animals is not all you get, of course. We also get an assortment of new scenery pieces that represent each of the animals in their own stylistic way. It's a really cool set, just like we saw from the roadmap. I really like them, and I hope you guys like them as well. Alright guys, that was my quick overview of the entire North America Animal Pack. Please let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. Do you plan on getting this pack? I would highly recommend it. I honestly think it is a much better animal pack than the first one. Really solid selection of animals. Honestly, just a fan service pack if I had to give it some other name besides North America Animal Pack. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.